Good morning, good afternoon, or even good evening, depending on the time you happen to be with this video. Hello, everyone. This is me, John Prabhat. Again, you are joining English with John Prabhat YouTube channel. All right. In today's video, I'm thinking to talk to encourage you and especially at the same time, especially for building my spoken English abilities as well. Today, I thought to talk about how to build up our life. You have a life, and I have a life, and everybody has a life. That life should be built up beautifully, like a carpenter builds a house beautifully. Not only the carpenter, but the mason, and there are so many people engaged with building the house. Oh, right. Moving to the topic, yes, everybody needs to build up their life. Personally, if I ask you a question, what is really building a life? Building life means. First of all, I know it's quite obvious for me because I am searching and I always reviewing my viewers, and most of the viewers are young people and middle-aged people, and now you all are working really hard and striving harder and harder day by day to achieve your goals. I know you might be having immense amount of pressure at your work, and sometimes you might have lots of financial issues and sometimes family problems and bit of arguments with your relatives, neighbors, and with your loving ones as well. Today, the expenditures on every side is far very long, and you have to spend a lot of money to cover all those expenditures. If you are a father or mother, and you might be having kids, and you have to look after all of them. Among all of these, you have to build your life. You have a job and you are thinking about promotions, working really hard and thinking all the time, and you are facing immense amount of pressure, both at home, out of home, including when you are at work. So in today's video, I'm gonna speak and this is initial sharing my ideas with my YouTube viewers. No, it's not just an initial speech. I'm a simple and normal person that meets when if you walk in a street, I will meet. I'm as you as a normal person, and you and I and everybody should build our life perfectly. So if I ask the question, what what's the meaning for you building up your life? If I ask that simple questions, do you have any answers? Sometimes you have many answers, and sometimes you might be thinking, what kind of answer should I give for this question? Don't worry, I'm here to speak and give you some ideas on the topic. For some people, building someone's life as building the career path. You know, when when we were kids at schools and at home as well, we were being given a better education all the time. We were not having enough time for playing as well, and we were placed to a place where education should be must to do a better job in the future. So that dream has been becoming a true. We are doing a job, and sometimes building your life is building up your career. For example, let's talk about a cricketer. For example, Kumara Sangakkar, he is not playing now. Building his life might be the meaning of life, equal building his career to be a recognized batsman uh, in the world of cricket, and for some person to expand his businesses, especially start initially his first one, then expand into branches to the same area, and more expansion to everywhere in the country, and then can go out of the country as well. All right. For some people, that is for more some people, building someone's life means to establish a peaceful life. Those people have money and a recognized job and a lifestyle, yet they prefer to have a relaxed life with a good mental situation. And for many people, not young, they are still having this one, maintaining good health and enjoy happiness. And for some few people, for a reasonable few people, building their life might be establishing relationships with their close ones, with friends and family members, with their significant others as well. All right, to build up anyone's life, I'm going to give you and I'm going to share with you 5 steps that would really help you to build your life. So continue watching this speech, this video, and I really love for all of you for having this opportunity to talk with you, to talk to you, and it's really interesting and engaging, and I'm so excited to talk with you. But the problem we are having is we have different types of goals, achievements, and we are facing failures and so many things. And all right, by the way, our topic is how to build up our life, and I'm going to give you 5 steps to build our life. Keep continue watching this video until end. The first one, start. Everything starts with your mind. Be a person who have a positive mindset. When you have a negative mindset, everything you have to come across is really very, everything has a big weight. So when you think and when you feed negative emotions, they are really unbearable for you. So everything that comes to your mind, keep them as positive. Don't let your mind to go around and spend time with a negative emotions. So perhaps you may be having an immense amount of pressure at your work. Sometimes you might be wondering what kind of lifestyle that I am having. I have no money and no recognition, and I have talents, but there isn't any place for me. Lots of things that are not affecting for the development of you. Stop thinking all those things which causes a negative mind feeding. You can start as a positive impact. For example, you can think, I am having a better family. My family is engaging and always my family is encouraging me to achieve my goals. And every time I see my family members, I feel happy. So I'm looking forward for the weekend to spend more time with my family. One of my greatest hobbies is reading books. I have a small library at my home, and whenever I have time, I pick up a book and I try to read that book at least about half an hour. It may be extended to 1 or 2 hours depending on the time that I am having on that particular day. And it can be same for you. You can feed your mind positively. Yes, I can do this. Yes, this is tricky, but with my talents and with my encouragement, there are so many people out here to help me. I strongly believe that I can do that. Likewise, a strong mindset will definitely take you to the place where you deserve. A weak mind feeding negative emotions will stuck in the same place and he would be unable to move forward and he will be dragging down to the bottom of the place where the hell is working really powerful way. So, likewise, you can build your mind as a positive one and not letting your mind to absorb the negative emotions. Sometimes you might be having friends who are not influencing you to achieve your goals, who are talking to you not for friendly purposes, only to get achievements, for support, asking help from you. It doesn't matter. You can think, I'm not a kind of person like them. I'm unique and I know I don't care who think about me and in what manner they are thinking. I know about me very well. I'm a kind of person who is really good for everyone and expecting others to do the same, but the reality is not going to happen the same. But I strongly keep my thinking straight as positive. Hmm. Would you like to think about the second step and the second thing that you can do to build your life? Not a big thing. You have to focus on your habits, not long term habits, but your daily habits. Think about the time you wake up. That's a daily habit. You wake up daily. You're not going to sleep for 2 days or 3 days or more days. You wake up every day. Place yourself a habit at what time you're gonna wake up. What time you're gonna wake up. If you want to build up your life, at what time should you wake up? For some people, or not for some people, for some students, when the time they go for school, their school time, they have to get up very early in the morning. Sometime it may be around 6 o'clock in the morning, not for children, but for the parents, especially housewives, how to get up very early in the morning. I don't know what would be their purpose of life, building up their life, uh, building the real meaning of building up their life. So perhaps they might be having helping their relations and members and close ones, the loved ones. That's on one side. Yes, daily habits. What kind of daily habits which help you to build up your life? If you're a person who is sleeping more than 10 hours, that's going to be very dangerous for your future life. It will be very difficult to build up your life if you take too many hours for your sleep. I can remember the time when I was at university. I thought that's a beautiful time, and I had a lot of time not working with my projects and enjoying with friends, but sleeping. At the time, I was sleeping nearly 15 hours for a day. Waste of time and that kind of experience I'm also having. That's why I was talking to you that I'm perfectly normal as you. So now we have a target and a mission to achieve the really success that we desire to achieve in our life. So start with your waking up and think about when you wake up, what kind of things do you think? What are there to do for me today? Are they heavy or they light? Oh, are they light? Will those duties make me pressure or happy? You might be thinking, right. When you wake up early in the morning, fill your mind with good uh, aspirations. You can inspire yourself. Today will going to be Today will going to be a wonderful day. Whatever happens, I'm going to make it a beautiful day. Start with simple. That's the habits that you are maintaining as a daily basis. So after that, what kind of things you might do? You might go at the well and do initial washings, and then come back for tea and sometimes for breakfast. And to build up your life, don't you want a healthy life? If you stay healthy, your life will be wonderful. Hmm? Many people don't think if they have a chance to eat something very quickly prepared at home at least around 10 to 15 minutes, that might be very interesting and very time saving as well. And how can a meal be prepared within 10 or 15 minutes, which is really nutritious, fits for health? So think to build up a good habit to have a healthy diet early in the morning. Sometimes people do many things without having their breakfast. Some people have their breakfast at about 10, 11, and it's closing 12 at noon. After 12 at noon, it's lunch. Some people have their breakfast at the lunchtime. Some people have two meals, those two meals together as a brunch. Likewise. So start small, build up good daily habits. And if you are at home, you can help someone with something. If your wife is cooking at the kitchen, you can go there and do a small favor. It might take a couple of minutes, maybe 4 5 minutes, but it's really influencing to your building life. Likewise, create yourself a good daily habit routines and daily good habits schedule. And what about the sleeping time? And what kind of hobbies are you maintaining while you are free when you are at work or when you are at home? After coming back home, finishing work, and I'm going to engage with your family members or with your children, or not, are you going to get your phone and scroll up and down Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or anything? And remember, small steps make your life strong, and it can be helpful to build your life beautifully. Imagine you are a builder. You are the own architect of your life. So you have bricks. You have to make your own foundation. The foundation is the daily habits that you are maintaining. Keep those bricks in the accurate place. Then you can build your house uh, confidently and easily without wasting much time and without stopping as well. Would you like to continue with the second point? And I think and I believe you we'll be waiting for the second one to know what would be the second thing. All right. No, not the second one, but the third one. What about the time? You and I and everybody has 24 hours time. So, have you ever thought about time is affecting to your life, future life, and the present life? For example, you are at home, today is your free day, you're out of work. And what's the importance of your time? You have been working the entire 6 days without getting any holiday or any free time. Now, what you have to do, enjoy the 24 hours. It's up to you. If you have a desired goal to learn something, you can learn something. And if you want to meet someone as your relations, you can go to see your mama, father, or grandparents as well. Hmm? Time. You have 24 hours time, and how you manage your time, not to manage in time, but the third one, the second one, the third one is respect your time. Not only respecting your time is enough, but respect others time. Respect your time. You have 24 hours time, and you should complete many tasks in a day by yourself. So everything that you are doing depends on the time amount of time that you have. For example, you are a student and it's closer to your exams. And when you respect the time, you're not going to enjoy as usual. You spend much amount of time spending with your papers and your books and sometimes with your notes. That's respect time. If you meet some of your close relatives after a long time and they have come your home and there is going to be a feast. So you have lots of work and then you are thinking, I should respect my time, I should divide my time into separate sections and I can fulfill all of them. But according to me and my mindset is if you are a person who is respecting the time, you should allocate enough amount of time to be with those people because it's a long time gathering. That's respecting time. Sometimes you may have a lot of work to do at your work, at your office, and you have bring some of them to home as well. So your wife is always asking, why do you always bring office work to home? Don't you have private life? And do you see the family members as the co-workers? Right? If you're a person really keen about giving the respect time, you should have the ability to perform both of them. When you are at home, you are at home. So at home, you can see family members. When you at home, you belongs to the family members. When you at work, you belongs to the company. All right. So think about all situations and give the time as it is relevant. Hmm? The time you are spending is so important to build up your life. Hmm? Another example, you might be having, a dating with a girl, and this is the first time, and you have a job, and you have family, and you have other many things to do. And this is the first time you are dating with a girl, and you are thinking to spend any amount of time with a girl. Is that respecting time? Think about that one. And I'm still thinking that you are really interested on to go for the fourth one. Hmm? Are you interested? Yes. If you are interested, I can move to the fourth. Would be the fourth one. Hmm? Imagine I'm giving you the time. The time is going tick, 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 tick. What would be the fourth one? What do you think about the skills that you are having? Can you sing? Can you cook? Can you teach someone? Can you make something better than others? Have you, are you having a specified skill? Hmm? Hmm. To build up your life, you should have you should be building your skills. Sometimes building up skills might get long term, and sometimes you can improve them on a daily basis as well. For instance, not for sometimes, for instance, you can think, yes, I will type faster today. I will try to type faster today. Hmm? So today, I am trying to maximize my typing skill. So from one day in from in one day, I try to improve one of my skills. Sometimes people might not be thinking, hmm, what's this one? Is this going to affect for my future life? Definitely. So you can create some skills of your own. If you can't cook, you can learn by yourself. It's quite obvious that out there on YouTube and in other social media platforms, you can find lots of cooking uh, channels, and you can make the recipes according to those great people, and sometimes of your own after testing a couple of dishes as well. What else? If you're a student, you can make some gadgets which are described in the school books. Gardening. Gardening has been one of the interesting and popular tasks that many people try to improve. Huh. Not for many people, gardening is easy. It's take a lot of time to establish, and you have to plant them. Before planting, you have to make the soil and add sufficient amount of fertilizers. Then bury the seeds into the soil, and you have to wait. Hmm. And that's a farming skill. What kind of skills that you are improving on a daily basis? For example, if you don't have the ability to drive a vehicle, you can ask. You can reach out to one of your friends and ask, only for today, can you teach me only for 10 minutes? Can you teach me how to drive? If you're really interested in singing, you can ask some of your friends who are singers, okay? Can you teach me? Huh? You should not wait. They come and teach you. You should go there, and however, you should find the resources that can be used to improve your skills. One of the popular skills that you should maintain and improve is how to live with people. Hmm. Sometimes many people don't know how to live with people. They are living their own life. They are not thinking that they are living with people surrounded by them. They also have feelings. It's not good to spend a solo life thinking only about you. This is not a world of aristocracy. You get this? All right. And that's also a skill that you should improve or maintain in your life. That's how we're gonna build up our life. And I think you are thinking about the last one. Last one I was talking, building up not job, good habits, not good habits now. building up your house? No. Building up good relationships. For some people, success is something to do, not something. Success is to do with a strong relationship with people. Imagine when you get up early in the morning, if there aren't anyone to make a relationship with you, what would be the starting of the day? Hmm? When you have won something and you are really happy, and the happy doesn't continue longer if there aren't any person to share that winning, that happiness. You got this? The peaceful and the helpful relationship that you are maintaining, you should not be with people who demotivate you. Hmm? The people who are really asking, come, hey, mate, to have a drink. You forget those friends. Sometimes those friends can be helpful, but for now, forget those friends. Build up a healthy, strong relationship with people. That's why I was talking when you work at your office, don't bring things to your home because there are people who are expecting you strong relationship. Sometimes when you at home, there be struggles and sometimes misunderstandings happening between husband and wife. You should be the person who should forgive at first. You should not keep in a big face. You should always smile and should be the person who is going to give the pardon. Hmm? Very first. Building a good relationship with your kids. Kids really like to communicate and share their experiences with someone. If you are a parent and if you are not going to communicate and build up a strong relationship with your kids might find another person that fits for him or her because if someone is listening to them, they think this person is great than my parents. So I keep this person as my parent. That might be a big problem for both of your life. Building up a strong relationship. Those relationships might last forever. Arising problems and confusion and misunderstanding are natural. You have to face them, and every time you should be strong enough to continue with your strong relationships. In today's video, I described and I have spoken something about how to build up your life. I think not it's helpful. I think it's I think it's helpful. But I want to give you some idea. That's an English speech. So I encourage you put yourself some topics and go in front of the webcam and speak what you think. So that's the way you can improve your speaking ability. In another time, I will be talking on another topic as well. That's really interesting and should lastly inspire you. All right, till then, goodbye. I'm your teacher, Cham Prabhat. Initially, I'm teaching how to build longer sentences of your own. Here's a small video on speaking English because this really fascinates me a lot and this might be inspiring you as well. Thank you very much. I'm Chandra Prabhat.